You can be successful and still be bracing all day. Have you ever noticed that you can look completely calm on the outside while feeling tense on the inside? You get things done, you show up for work, you take care of your family, you pay the bills, you keep moving forward, but beneath all that, your shoulders are tight, your jaw is clenched. You can't seem to fully relax. You wake up at 3 a.m., you replay conversations, you overthink, you feel like you're carrying an invisible weight everywhere you go. If this sounds familiar, you're not broken, you're not weak, and you're probably not doing anything wrong. You may simply be bracing. Today, I want to talk about what bracing really is, why so many high-functioning women get stuck there, and what it actually takes to move into something very different. Steadiness. Because there is a huge difference between functioning and feeling steady. When most people think about stress, they think about feeling completely overwhelmed, but bracing is different. Bracing is what happens when stress becomes your normal. It's what happens when your body stays prepared for the next problem, the next crisis, the next disappointment, the next thing you need to handle. Many women don't even realize they're doing it because they've been doing it for years, sometimes decades. Bracing can look like holding your breath without even realizing it, keeping your shoulders tight, feeling guilty when you rest, always needing to stay productive. Bracing can feel like difficulty sitting still, constantly scanning for what might go wrong, over-explaining yourself all the time, seeking reassurance before making decisions, feeling responsible for everyone else's emotional state. You look calm, but internally you're holding tension all day long. It's like driving a car with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. Eventually, something starts wearing out. The challenge with bracing is that it often works, at least for a while. It helps you push through. It helps you survive difficult seasons. It helps you get things done. The problem is that eventually survival becomes your lifestyle, and that's expensive. Not just emotionally, physically, relationally, mentally. You become exhausted even when you're resting. You struggle to fully enjoy good moments. You become disconnected from your own needs. You stop trusting yourself. You second guess every decision. You start living in reaction instead of intention. The world may see you as a strong woman, but privately, you're tired. Not because you're weak, because carrying invisible tension all day long requires so much energy. And this is where so many women get frustrated because they've read the books, listened to the podcast, repeated the affirmations, practiced gratitude, and yet they still feel stuck. Why? Because you can't think your way out of a state your body is still living in. Let me say that again. You can't think your way out of a state that your body is still living in. Your mind and body are connected. If your body still believes it needs to stay prepared for danger, stress, conflict, disappointment, then mindset alone rarely creates lasting change. This is why many women know exactly what they should do. They simply can't seem to consistently do it. It's not because of a lack of knowledge. It's capacity. It's baseline. It's what your nervous system has become accustomed to. Steadiness isn't perfection. It isn't being calm all the time. It isn't never feeling stressed. Steadiness means you recover faster. You trust yourself more. You don't spend all day scanning for problems. You don't need constant reassurance. You can respond instead of react. You can rest without guilt. You can enjoy good moments without waiting for something bad to happen. Steadiness feels like having both feet firmly beneath you, even when life gets difficult. And life will get difficult. Life has been difficult. The goal isn't to create a stress-free life. The goal is to become someone who can move through stress without living there. The first step is not doing more. It's noticing. Notice your shoulders. Notice your breathing. Notice your jaw. Notice how often you're rushing. Notice how often you're seeking reassurance. Notice how often your body is preparing for problems that don't actually exist right now. Awareness creates choice. Then begin creating moments of safety. Not perfect days, moments, a slower breath, a walk, 5 minutes without your phone, a boundary, a decision you make because you trust yourself. Small moments repeated consistently begin teaching your body a different story. And then with time, your baseline starts to change. And when your baseline changes, everything changes. I want to leave you with this thought. Many women spend years trying to become stronger, but strength isn't always what's missing. Sometimes what's missing is steadiness. The way that you can feel safe enough to stop bracing, the ability to trust yourself, to rest without guilt, to be fully present in your own life. Not because the world became safer, but because you did. And if you've recognized yourself in what I've talked about today, that's actually good news, because awareness is where change begins. If today's conversation resonated with you, I want you to know that awareness is only the beginning. To really understand if you're bracing is important. Lasting change comes from learning how to create a different baseline. That's exactly why I created the Bracing to Steadiness Reset Kit. It's a simple resource designed to help you recognize the signs of bracing, to really understand what is happening beneath the surface, and to begin taking the first steps toward steadiness. You'll find the link in the description. And if you're looking for more personalized support, I also offer a 90-minute clarity session where we'll take a deeper look at what's really keeping you stuck, identify the biggest sources of internal tension, and create a personalized path forward. You'll find that link in the description as well. Now, remember, you don't need to become a different person. You don't need to try harder. You don't need more pressure. You may simply need a different starting point. And that starting point begins with noticing. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.